Hello Virgo, welcome to Teresa's readings. I am Teresa and I finally got my internet up and running. Thank goodness. I'm so sorry about all the craziness. The computer's working, the internet's working, life is good. Back on track is where we will be. Okay? So Virgo, I am using the Starman Tarot deck, the David Bowie Starman Tarot deck today for your reading. Now, I love these cards. They're gorgeous, but it takes me a hot minute to shuffle them because they're extremely long, but I love them. They're beautiful. So I hope you guys are doing great, and today we are going to focus on your love reading for September 15th through 30th, 2019. I am going to do a bonus video for you guys for all the headache. I plan on releasing your general reading for the second half of September along with your love reading on the same day, which is today. And then I'll do a bonus reading for you. I'm going to do one for you guys. I'm going to do one for Pisces because we had kind of, I tell you, it was just technical difficulty upon technical difficulty. So I'm going to do a bonus reading for you. I'm going to do one for Aries. I am going to do one for Pisces and maybe Gemini. Okay? All right, so here we go. Let's get started. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support the channel. I can't tell you, but we're good now. Everything's going to be good, okay? I wore my regular, just a t-shirt today. We're hanging out and getting caught up, focusing on Virgo today. Virgo. So let's ask David and the universe and Source and Spirit to please give us the correct and true messages and love. Look you there. Ace of Wands. Look at those gorgeous cards. Ace of Wands came out for you today. The Ace of Wands speaks of somebody wanting to have a new beginning with you, or you wanting to have a new passionate beginning with someone, Virgo. Wands is all about taking action. Oh, I forgot to turn my... I always forget that. So sorry, guys. You know, it's all about a new passion-filled, desirous beginning. Someone coming towards you, or you going towards someone in communication about love. And it's like, to me, when I get this card, when I'm getting it today, it's like a whole new dimension in your love life. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Let's see what else I have to say. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. Again, please, for my Virgos for love, the second half of September. The Wheel. Very good. Again, please, for my Virgos. Wow, that one went flying across. Temperance. Again, please. Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse for my Virgos. Princess of Wands in reverse. Again, please. Two of Swords. Ten of Cups. And again. And the Prince of Cups. Okay, maybe a water sign coming towards you. I'm going to go through these header cards and then we're going to clarify. So the first card I get for you is the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles speaks to me of holding on, right? Grasping and holding on to someone or some relationship, some situation, okay? Then the next card we get is the Wheel. The Wheel, okay? Wheel of Fortune will shine in your favor. Forward movement into the future. Beautiful. Also money perhaps coming your way. Then the card of Temperance, the card of Sagittarius, maybe a Sag that you're dealing with. Have patience, right? Archangel Michael is looking out for you and this particular relationship. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is my lying, cheating, stealing card, okay? But it's in the reverse. So for some of my Virgos out there, maybe somebody that you thought betrayed you in some way actually did not. I feel as if when I look at this card that the person is carrying a heavy load because I believe that they still want to be with you, Regardless whether they did anything to betray you or not, I think for a large group, now take it as it resonates, like I always say. It could be for you, could be for the person you're dealing with, could be for the cross watcher. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Virgo. I think they're carrying a huge load. If they did betray you at some point in the past, they regret it, okay? Because he is not only stealing those swords, he's having to drag that giant box along with him that had all the swords in it. But this is in reverse. So for some of you out there, I think that you may have had like an inkling or an intuition or something like that. Something kind of, you know, at the back of your head, whispering in the back of your head and in the back of your ear that maybe they're doing something, but I don't see betrayal for some of you out there. Then we have the Princess of Wands, okay, which is like the Page of Wands in the reverse. You may not be having any communication with this person right now, but oh, it's coming, okay, with that Ace of Wands. It's coming. And then Two of Swords, crossroads. Yes, crossroads. You're at a crossroads, they're at a crossroads, trying to decide which path you want to take. One leads to the snake, one leads with the clam with the pearl in it there at the bottom. We're going to clarify. Ten of Cups, my happily ever after card. Everything falling together in place, emotional happiness and well-being. I mean, in this card, you have the couple with the child. There's a cat. There's a hawk. Beautiful, the whole unit there. And then lastly, the Prince of Cups. A new emotional beginning to me, okay? He's offering that cup. And it's really funny because if you look here, the cup he's offering sits on two skulls. So for some of you out there, it's somebody returning, you know, regenerating the relationship, resurrection, if you will, of the relationship. Let's clarify. Let's clarify for my Virgos. Clarify. And let's see what's going on with this Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The Empress. Again. The Empress and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Four of Pentacles, either you wanting to hold on to them or, you know, clarifying the Four of Pentacles, them wanting to hold on to you or vice versa, not wanting to let one another go. Okay, going back and forth. It may be you guys. They may have already come towards you with communication and you're like, weigh in your pros and cons, right? Weigh in the pros and cons. But if you look at this card, the difference between this Two of Pentacles and the other Two of Pentacles and a lot of other decks is that they are pretty much even, okay? Balanced. I mean, he is crouched down there and it looks like some kind of a yoga position or something and balancing these two pentacles, okay? But the snakes around the wrist reminds me of, and comes to me, channels through me, that there's always those whispers in the back of your head, right? Then we have the Empress, which came out before that Lilith card, you guys, which is all about, you know, self-care and nurture. I think that either you or the person you're dealing with is wanting to nurture and balance this relationship and get back into it. She is sitting there on her beautiful throne, surrounded by growth and rebirth, nurturing and loving. And I think that your person or you want to have that again, want to work it out, want to balance the situation. They have huge regrets, the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, this relationship will move forward. The wheel will turn. It will be electric for some of you. You know, it's like when you see them, like if you broke up, something happened, whatever it is, third party, I don't see that here, but it may be, we're going to see as we go along. Or you just had an issue and you broke up or something like that and you're thinking about it together. And you haven't seen them for a while and then you see them or they communicate with you and your stomach gets weak. Your knees get weak, you get all tingly. That's that electricity. Because even though you're apart, you still feel it. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for my Virgos? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Ooh, Six of Pentacles. They want to come back at you and give you that even relationship of give and take, right? It's all about balance here, you guys. You've got the Two of Pentacles. You've got the Empress. You've got the Six of Pentacles. It could be a Libra. But that give and take, right? The equal sharing, working as a unit, right? Because if you look at them here, you look at them, they're equal, they together as a unit are not juggling, but holding it up, you know, at a steady, balanced pace. Again, I think you both will have to want to work at it. Five of Cups. The Cups of loss. Okay. But the thing about the Five of Cups is it's focusing on the stuff that you've lost, but all the while, there are two, if you look right here, two full cups still, 2 cups, soulmate. But you've broken up at some time or not together. You're in separation. Next up, Temperance, which is being patient. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. Ooh, I look like I've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like some of you out there don't want to take the chance. Okay? You don't think it'll be abundant. You just don't. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying Temperance. Be patient. Okay? I mean, don't get me wrong, right? You go through a breakup, you're always going to have, the majority of the time, feelings left. You're always still going to love that person. It may fade in time. It may turn to, unfortunately, hatred in time. There's a fine line, correct? Even though the electricity is still there between the two of you, you don't trust it, okay? But this is the Archangel Michael saying, you know, be patient. Be patient. Don't be quick to decide, okay? Go with your intuition, but don't be quick to decide just because you don't want to shut off and not have that pain or, you know, the chance of being hurt anymore. I mean, none of us want that, right? But I don't think that they will do the same thing they did again. I've got my lion sheet, and if they're burdened by this, whatever it is that happened between the two of you, whether it was a lie, whether it was taking something from you, whether it was another person. The Fool. Have faith. Michael was right before that, right? Have faith. Try to take a leap of faith. Because they're going to want to take one with you. 10 of Wands. You're burdened by... So this 10 of Wands, this is the card of burden, right? And we're clarifying that 7 of Swords, that Lion, Cheat, and Stealing card, where I tell you they feel burdened by this, and the 10 of Wands comes up, but they want you to have faith in them. Okay? Now, of course, you have to earn faith, right? But they really want you to take a leap of faith with them. Then the Princess of Wands in reverse. Either you're not communicating with them, or you're going to take a time out to think about this so there won't be any communication or something. Let's see. Why is the Princess of Wands here? The Lovers. This was a soulmate connection. Could be Gemini you're dealing with, Virgo. And the Hierophant. They're going to want to commit to you again. But it's like you're taking a time out to really think about things, right? Because you're at that crossroads. 2 of Swords. You're at that crossroads in your life. You know, am I going to choose the wrong path? I kind of hate to see a snake on one side and a pearl on the other, because I don't think snakes are horrible, okay? But they're powerful. You know, it's like, am I going to take the wrong path? Is there a wrong path, though? Because if you take the wrong path and it doesn't work out, that's another lesson learned, right? And if you take the right path, it does work out. Why is the 2 of Swords here? 7 of Wands, you're being self-defensive, right? But also, the 7 of Wands also speaks of courage, right, to move forward. 5 of Pentacles, right? That fear of being left out in the cold, or for me, I think it's them that was left out in the cold, but originally you were left out in the cold, because they left, or you left and left them out in the cold, right? So that's why the self-defense card, being afraid of choosing the wrong path and being left out in the cold again. Give me one. Well, I got to bend over, of course, because it's not a card reading without me bending over, right? Okay, so Seven of Pentacles, rebirth and regrowth. They look back at you in love and happiness. Then the happily ever after card, family, spouse, home. Why is the Ten of Cups here from my Virgos, please? Three of Cups, celebration. I believe it says celebration. Sometimes it can say a third party. Now, that may have been before. But with it, with a Three of Cups, clarifying the Ten of Cups to me means celebration. Again. Seven of Cups. Cups are full. You know, there's some confusion, or there was some in there, but now your cups are full together, right? Then the Princess of Cups. That's that whole new emotional, loving beginning. Prince of Cups, please. Why is the Prince of Cups here? Four of Wands. That's one of my soulmate cards. That's engagement, marriage, moving in together, solid foundation. Good cards, Virgo. I see the struggle to get to this point. Three of Wands are waiting for you. Waiting for their ship to come in with you. Look at all this green on these last three cards. Abundance. Abundance. I'm telling you, it's abundance, okay? Okay. So let's get some clarifying cards. But I respect this part where you guys are kind of waiting and really thinking about it here with that Princess of Wands in reverse. You know, like, you know, I need to really get in touch with myself and my own emotions before I start totally communicating with you and give you a yes or a no, right? You're really, really thinking about it. That's good. Very good. Okay, so love, romance, oracle, angel oracle cards here. And we're going to pull some for my Virgos. My Virgos. Okay, here we go. Right there. Let's see what the deck has to say for my Virgos here in love with the situation for September 15th through 30th, 2019. Woo, that was 3. All at one time. I may not get anything else since I already got 3. I don't think I'm going to. Nope. I got 3 at one time, literally. They came out like this. There's 3 here. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Well, you're being cautious, obviously, Virgo, right? That's that whole, you know, definitely be cautious. But the next card I get is trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Just like that sacred clown, which is the Fool, right? Have faith, take a leap of faith. And lastly, I have wedding. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. Wild for my Virgos today. I also have these energy oracle cards here because I feel like it all have, you know, and need an additional message today. You know, Pisces full moon's coming up. The emotions are running high, going through a lot. And I thought, why not get an emotional energy card for my Virgos for the second half of September for love, 15th through 30th. Wow, that was a lot. They're all like flying out for you guys today. So, it's the first card we get, patience. Remember that card I got? That card, that temperance card, patience with Michael. Next card I get, door to value. Remember all that green in those last three cards I showed you? All that abundance and patience. Lastly, the garden and the gate. I think it will lead you to the garden. Okay? All right? Very good cards for my Virgos. You guys let me know what you think of this, okay? Beautiful spread, Virgos. I hope that you enjoyed it. I Thank you so much for supporting the channel so much. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share with all your friends. If you're a long-time subscriber or a new subscriber or thinking about subscribing, thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, loving into your September. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.